Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader at thetechtrader.com. It's Tuesday, the 22nd of October. These are the charts of the day. We had a good day in Wall Street today, and a lot of our stocks and a lot of stocks we followed did well. Here's a couple dozen of them. Let's take a look at starting off with silver ETF AGQ. You can see the breakout out of the multiple resistance level highs and the surge has taken it to the top of the current channel in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave advance near the highs. I would say, based on the volume and based on the surge, one of two things has to happen here. Either we blow through it and accelerate, or this is going to be the time where the profits will be taken. Stock's around 50 right now, and we haven't seen that many years, about 3.5 years. APLD, swing trade, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth wave's underway. I suspect we may see 11 before it's over. This is, has momentum and jumped again, 41 cents or about 5% today. BIVI exploded for 2 days from 1 to 7.5 and then backed off. It held support near the earlier pullback lows here, and today snapped back from 223 to 389, 343 after hours, up 80 cents or 30%. If we can get up to today's high, 390 or so, we might see 5 or 6 again. CGC popped and broke out across the declining top line that's been in play for 6 months. Today was big volume, 18.6 million. We haven't seen that trade since way back here in May. Is it breakout volume? Sure, looks like it. It closed right around the 50-day moving average. The high was near that prior high at 531. Today's high, 530. If we can get through that, I'd be looking for 6 and then 7. Thinly traded Coya, one of our favorites, has really done well of late with a V bottom and a platform. Breakout, flag, pop, wedge, pop. And today really exploded. 133,000 shares doesn't sound like a lot, but this is extremely thin, and it may run here. I look for a test of the 10 3/4, 11 range for starters. Then we'll see where it goes. DJT, 1, 2, 3, 4, big 5 waves down. Turned it around, exploded to the 50, paused, ran up and wedged, and today broke out, adding another 320 or 10%. Volume was a whopping 58 million shares plus. Stock looks like it has momentum into the 40s. DQ, Chinese semiconductor, surged from 1365 to 2765 and doubled in about a month. Then a steep pullback for most Chinese stocks. But it did hold near support, turned around near the 50, and it's retracing the move. Right now, targeting 25.6. General Motors broke out after consolidating for months, and a V bottom in the right hand extended, broke out. As you can see, my extension target at 56. GRRR broke out yesterday. I put a swing on it. It followed through today, got up to the target, and then backed off. But still looking for more on this one at 6 3/4, 7, my next target. HOWL broke out with big volume yesterday in a breakaway gap, pulled back to test the gap, held it, and then exploded off that, going from 250 to 390. 377 last up 92 cents at 32%. 8.6 million traded. This looks like breakout volume. Ahead, though, is 445 resistance, followed by 5.5 targets. IGM Biosciences, following the trend line, broke out of a wedge today. There's your wedge. And spiked from 1570 to 2035, up 265 or 17%. Volume, 49,000 shares. 492,000 shares, sorry. Not big, but it's a thin stock as well. Your next target, 28, after it gets to 24, if it does that. IONQ with a long 1-year decline, based out, broke out, wedge, and went vertical, literally from about 8 3/4 to 1485 at resistance here. So it's long in the tooth, short-term extended, may get some kind of pullback consolidation in here. But if it does extend, 19.5 3/4 is your target. Well, the gold ETFs are going. The JNUG ran, so did the NUGT and a lot of others. You can see this one is through key resistance. It's at the highest level since spring of 22, so 2.5-year highs here. Looking for a move to 70. JOBY popped after popping out and pulling back and holding the breakout point. It spiked right back up again. 539 to 626. 623 last, 74-cent gain, 13%. Trading 26 million shares. We can get through here, looking at 7 and 7 3/4. LAC and the lithium group, which is hot of late, popped a little bit today after breaking out and pulling back. Jumped another 26 cents or almost 9% today. Mine was 15.9 million. If we can get it up to 3/4, the target is 5. LUNR broke out with a pop, wedged pop, falling wedge, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth wave maybe on the way. I'm looking for 12-13 if we get that. NUGT, and the other major ETF I follow for gold. At the top of the channel, multi-year highs. Not going to be surprised to see a run that extends a little bit up towards mid-60s. PHUN exploded on big volume of 67 million today, coming out of a wedge. The 2-day run took it from 6.5 to 1337, a double in just 2 days. A quadruple in about a week and a half. Is it extended? You bet. And it's dangerous up here. But if we get to today's high, we might see 16, 17. We'll find out. PLL snapped back from orderly pullback after a big run-up, which saw it go from 6.5 to almost 16. The pullback got it down there 10.5, but today's snapping back to 12.13, up $1.60, 15%. Let's get this one through the 12.75 range. We might see a retest of 15 and then 17. Philip Morris with its strong earnings report. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth wave started today. I think it extends to 142.45. SLI, another junior lithium stock, broke out of a base, pulled back. Today it snapped back again, about 14%, 5.5 million traded. If we get up to that zone, this may very well run. I have to say my next target is around 3 and then 4. SOFI, coming out of a year-long declining pattern, breakaway gap a week ago, then a little pullback after reaching resistance. It's right back to resistance. You get through here, we're looking at 11.5. And finally, WULF, WULF, with a pop coil, and now another pop. Fifth wave's underway. Target is 9 3/4, 90. That's it for tonight. This is HP signing off. Have a great evening, everybody.